welcome back to the Ohio Buckeye International Airport for the May update. My apologies, it's been so long since the last video I looked at studio and it was like, oops, did not mean for it to be a month between videos. So I apologize about that, and yet again I've procrastinated and now this update's going up basically toward the end of the month. So I apologize. Nonetheless, we're going to jump into it in what will be, unfortunately, the last time Spirit is in an Ohio Buckeye video. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, over here at the Landsider T0, American Eagle CRJ7 off to Charlotte. The 175 behind it, will say, is off to New York JFK. Delta 175 also going to JFK. The Evo United behind it's going to Newark. Continental Merger 175 going to Chicago O'Hare. Moving on to Terminal 1. Sun Country 73800 going to Minneapolis St. Paul. Frontier 320 Neo at the bottom of the screen there. And from Denver, we'll continue on to Buffalo, New York. Southwest 737-800 off to Orlando. The 700 behind it came in from St. Louis. We'll go to Nashville. And the other 700 is off to Chicago Midway. American 319 doing the Philadelphia turn. 321 Neo doing the Dallas rotation. Max 8 in the back there came in from Phoenix. We'll go to Miami. The JetBlue 320 is off to Orlando. The 321 Neo in the back as it proceeds to go in focus. Good timing there. Goes to LAX. Air Canada A220 in from Toronto going to Montreal. This was Terminal 2, by the way. Moving on to Terminal 3. Delta 321 Neo doing the Seattle rotation. A330-900 is getting ready to push back for London Heathrow. United 7573 going to San Francisco. And the 800 in the back is going to Chicago O'Hare. Moving on to International Terminal 4. Qantas A330 today. And from Sydney via, we'll say, LAX. Well, correction. Sydney via LAX, but it's a turn. Aer Lingus 321 Neo doing the Dublin, Ireland turn. North Atlantic 787 going to Oslo. I have managed to get an extra gate on T4, so in the back there, the Virgin Atlantic 350 also doing London Heathrow. Moving on to taxiways and runways. This part is handheld, so I apologize. Kraken MAX 9 off to Portland, Oregon. Very sad and long after they've gone out of business. I apologize about that. But for the last time, Spirit 321 Neo came in from Fort Lauderdale. Its final departure out of Ohio Buckeye will be to Los Angeles International Airport. The JetBlue 321 waiting there is off to San Francisco. Delta 73900 in from Salt Lake. The Southwest Max with the tug had landed at T4 from Cancun. They're towing it over to its terminal where it'll go off to wherever it's going next. Freedom 1 is in from Washington Reagan as well. Apologies for the tail view, but the CRJ9 for Delta is going to Detroit. United 777-200 made the very long flight from Honolulu, Hawaii. Delta A220-100 in from Birmingham Shuttlesworth, or the heart of Dixie International Airport, This is a aircraft swap, as my A220-300, the nose wheel decided it wanted to split in half, so I can no longer use it. Delta 717 is in from Daytona Beach. Delta A321 going to Atlanta. And as I spin the camera here, this United 319 is off to Houston, George Bush. Last but not least is the TAP 330 Neo in from Lisbon, Portugal. It's waiting on the Qantas A330 to push out of its gate. And that is the gate it will take up after its flight from Lisbon, Portugal. Alrighty, that is going to do it for this update. Thank you to Columbus Aviation for making a Wikipedia style thing in Google Docs that you can copy and paste and make your own. I have made it for this airport, so if I remember, I will make sure that is in the description down below so you can check out all the airlines and all the places they go. But that's going to do it for this Ohio Buckeye Airport update. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see everybody in the next video. Take care.